Commitment and integrity have been such valuable distinctions in my life. And seeing integrity not as a moral issue, but how aligned I am with what I say I'm going to do and what I do. And in that space, I either succeed or fail. And the failure doesn't mean I'm a failure. It's information. This is success coach Martin Brossman. I was talking with my friend Tom Golden today, and he's working on core components of the masculine. And this came up for me of how important it was in my life. Instead of checking in on my bubbly feelings from time to time, because I really have grown up as a very emotional human being, often confused, filled with doubt, filled with shame that, I'm too sensitive as a guy. And the idea that I could have freedom in my commitment. And then I could even evaluate, am I a good person based on the alignment with my integrity instead of my feelings? Because there was a time I'm going, well, am I really a good person? Am I not a good person? I mean, I've spent so much of my younger life filled with doubt and anxiety and learning challenges and insecurities, and it just goes on. But one thing that can create an anchor, a divide, a focus is, what am I committed to here? And then realize there's some freedom in letting go of the feelings related to that situation. Not ignoring them. They'll bubble up. Some will be good, some will be bad. But letting go of them and then evaluating, am I in integrity or not? And this sounds funny, but in my relationship, Barbara, my view is I'm committed to her, to relate with her for my life, and a commitment. She's my beautiful wife, which is different than how does she look today? And my experience of coming from that is she's always beautiful. In fact, we have a joke sometimes when she's self-critical where I go, you better not talk about my wife like that. But I didn't learn this from any little self-help book. So many times when I was taking care of my parents or in charge of taking care of them when I had help, and I had tickets to a Yes concert that I so badly wanted to go to, but an emergency occurred and my parents needed me there. And it's like, well, you want to be happy and do what you want. And I went, no, my commitment here is that I honor my parents and that they have the highest quality life they can and support that quality of life, not longevity of life, quality of life. And when I got that focused, then I could go to the doctor, and when he was giving him all these extra things, I want to talk about the medication, I could challenge and go, what is this for? And they would go, well, this is reducing the chance of this, and this. I said, yeah, but my experience is it's taken her personality away, and it's affected her memory. And I read the side effects of this medication, and it looks like she's winning the award of getting all of them. What would happen if she was off it? And they go, well, increase the chance that she may not live forever, or whatever they would say. And I go, okay, I'm the medical power of attorney. I have the authority here. What do I need to sign to get you to get her off it? And after a battle, I'd get her off something, not to mention them, and then she'd improve. And then her quality of life would improve because I was committed to her quality of life, not her quantity. Now, I had to get clear what I was committed to. And there was a struggle, and in the beginning, there was being an only child. There was moments, I'm in Raleigh, I'm self-employed. I didn't know how I could survive it, honestly. I took out, was looked into life insurance because I was worried I wouldn't live for a year from the stress. And I believe commitment and integrity have given me more quality of life than chasing a feeling, than honoring my feelings. Now, it doesn't mean I don't want to distinguish what my intuition or my gut sense is. And it doesn't mean I don't want to seek to have fun or enjoy moments. but it's more like out of the commitment, okay, now how can I make the best of it? And it also doesn't mean I don't get in ruts or completely forget what I'm saying and get absorbed in something. But it has given me a direction, a vector, and different components of my life that before those distinctions existed in me, life was more of an emotional roller coaster. This is success coach Martin Brossman. I want to hear your views. And if you get value out of this, really value, take a moment and share my podcast with 3 people. Make the effort. Do it. And for those that have in the past, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to contact me, send an email to martin@coachingsupport.com. And in the subject line, make sure to put the word podcast and reference the show. You can learn more about my success coaching at coachingsupport.com. Have a terrific day. And I want to thank my friend Tom Golden for our discussion that inspired this podcast.